Hello YouTube, my name's Isaac. Welcome to my channel, and these are my two E30's. My 1987 325e Coupe and my 1991 320i Touring. And I kind of wanted to do a video just doing a walk around and like talking about them, as well as like talking about my channel and plans that I have to do work on these cars and other videos I want to post. So like I said, starting with this one, I got this one in 2022, and since then I've done quite a bit of work to it. When I bought it, it was barely running and it looked like shit. So I guess I'll go over like some of the things that I've done to it, the things that I remember doing to it. Off the bat, I had to do a valve adjustment because the previous owner put the timing belt water pump all new, which was great for me. I didn't have to do that, but they didn't adjust the valves, so when it was idling, it basically almost died. So then I adjusted the valves, and now it runs great, and it's been running great since. Other things I've done with this one, like I obviously got new tires when I bought it, and I painted these wheels black. They originally looked like this, but I painted them black just to make it look a little bit sleek and cleaner. I painted the bumpers. I put LED headlights in. I had to put a new sending unit to make the gas gauge work. I put new fuel injectors in. O2 sensors because I had to get it to pass smog, and that did get it to pass smog eventually. I also put brand new suspension all around in this one. I did H&R lowering springs as well as Bilstein B8 shocks, and then like the sway bar bushings and all that good stuff. All those bushings I replaced. It rides really nicely, and I like how it lowered it a little bit, but not too much. On the interior, I added this radio. It's a Bluetooth Blaupunkt 4.6. Originally it had a cassette deck, like the original radio in it, but I just decided to go with a convenient option for the Bluetooth, and it works really good. And I actually have the original BMW speakers in here still, and those bump. They sound great. For how old they are, it's shocking. But other than that, the interior is pretty much stock and it's in good shape. I put these Dickies mats in, really good stuff for keeping the carpet clean. I'll pop the hood. Not too bad under here, you know, typical old car stuff. The shock doesn't work anymore, so I have to hold the hood open with a stick sometimes. But you know, other than that, runs good. Looks pretty decent under here. So most of the work to do still with this one is cosmetic. Like I want to get Euro bumpers if I can find them, and I want to get better wheels and tires. I'd like to do new fenders on this one too, because when I bought it, it came damaged like this with these dents on each side. And I was able to make this one slightly better, but it still looks like pretty bad. So if I can get new fenders too, that'd be great. Pretty much I think that this car will be in good enough shape to either, you know, hold on to for a while or sell. And I might end up selling it, to be honest, once I do all that stuff, but we'll see. Originally I was gonna do a manual swap with this one actually, but it's been difficult to find the right manual that will, you know, hook up with the M20 B27. For that one, you need a transmission, a Jettrag 260 that came from, you know, an early model, and one that also came from a 2.7 liter like this one is. But all around in pretty decent shape. It works good. I love this one. So moving on to the wagon here, like I said, this is a 320i Touring 1991. It was imported from Germany by the previous owner, the guy I purchased it from, and so it is not registered in California or anything yet, and that has been a nightmare, honestly, trying to figure all that out. And that is most of the reason why I actually haven't done anything to it yet. It's just been sitting here. But now that I'm making this video, that means that I'm gonna start working on it, and we're gonna just start tearing into it. So I guess I'll show some of the things that are wrong with it right now, and like what I plan to do with it, or what I'm thinking about doing with it. First of all, it's got some pretty major rust issues that are something I'm gonna have to obviously fix. Like right here, it's got some pretty bad rust. The hatch, honestly, I don't even know if it's salvageable. It's in pretty rough shape. You can just see how much it's been eating away at it. You can even hear it. Up here. And then obviously here, the common rust spots. This one is absolutely horrible. Just kind of ignoring that one. Same thing on the other side. And then right over here, there's some rust. And this is because they hit something, or what, I don't know what happened, but there's a huge dent here. I'm gonna have to take these side skirts off and really inspect that. And then the interior, not terrible, but it's also not great. It smells awful because the headliner is in terrible shape. This wheel is really bad. I hate it. I shoved this in there just for fun. I was just fucking around. The one thing about this car though is the dash is in perfect shape because it was never really in the sun in Germany. Unlike this one, the dash is absolutely cracked all over the place. But you see, interior, not too terrible. The good thing is the seats aren't ripped besides the driver's seat. It came with a radio, but I took it out because it wasn't mounted to anything. Let me pop the hood. So that's under the hood. This one does stay up. Under here, there's rust behind the battery. There's a hole in the firewall, unfortunately. Gonna have to fix that. So yeah, that's the wagon. As far as plans go for it, I think at first I'm just gonna try and get it running by replacing the water pump, timing belt, doing valve adjustment, and any other maintenance that it needs to run, like, you know, oil change and all that. And then for the long run, like, I think that this car is gonna get gutted and completely built into something else. I really want to make some kind of really cool build with this car. It's like my favorite body style of all time. I just think it's just so cool, and it has so much potential for a really awesome build. So follow along the channel for that. Now, what do I want to do with the channel, my channel? So obviously I want to post videos working on these two, and then I want to do more videos of my film photography, and I'll probably do some videos with my daily over there. I have a couple upgrades that I want to do to that. It's a 2022 Honda Civic Sport. So before I had the E30's, my brother and I, we both had Ford Rangers. I had a 95 Ford Ranger. That one I did a transmission swap in, right here in the same spot the wagon's in, actually, which is funny. I posted this video not too long ago. It was probably a little over a year now, of doing the carpet to vinyl swap in the 2002 Ford Ranger that my brother had. So that video now has like 7,000 views, which is pretty decent. That's kind of why I want to make more videos now. At the beginning of the year, I actually spun out in it and I hit a curb. And that dented the fender a little bit, but other than that, it didn't really do anything, and it popped a tire, so I replaced that tire. But after that, I actually replaced all of the suspension all around. That's when I did it, and then after that, it kind of sat for a long time, and I didn't do anything to it. Basically, like all of 2024, I feel like I should have been making videos. Just got busy, and I didn't have a lot of time to work on the black one. Now I'm just planning to do a lot more with these cars and post some videos of it. If you have any suggestions or video ideas in the comments, let me know. If you have any ideas for what I should do to the cars, let me know. If you watched this far into the video, thank you a lot for watching. And I'll see you in the next video. See ya.